trending home designs in Georgetown, Texas. Hi everyone, Seth Koppel, Realtor here with another exciting model home tour. And today we are visiting the Oaks at San Gabriel, and this is the Brightland Homes beautiful model home, the Monarch Floorplan. And we are situated here in Georgetown, Texas, just north of Austin, very close to Liberty Hill. And in fact, these homes are zoned for the highly acclaimed Liberty Hill School District. But what's beautiful about Brightland Homes, especially here in the Oaks at San Gabriel, well, first of all, you could see immediately just how beautiful this model home is, with so much open space, so much long line of sight, and of course, the high ceilings, all this volume throughout the home, and truly beautiful design elements. You're going to get so many great ideas. If you're looking for design ideas, stick with me here. This home is absolutely beautiful. The designers did a fantastic job. And let's get straight into this stunning kitchen. You could see a beautiful large island here. Look at all that cabinetry, both in the main part of the kitchen, the uppers, and look at all this extended cabinetry here in this dining area. So many windows all around, giving you so much natural light throughout this home. But I love how the cabinets also have a lot of variety, and I want to show you several design elements as we go through. So take a look at my new office. Okay, not really my office, but a beautiful design element in this home. And I know that so many of you guys watching my videos are tuning in really to get ideas about design and just see beautiful rooms and homes like this room right here. I'm going to show you a few other favorites in this house right now. And additionally, if you are looking to buy or build a home in Central Texas, I'm going to give you all the information on so many different options that you have with Brightland Homes here in the Oaks at San Gabriel and all over Central Texas. But for sure, we have to give credit where credit is due. This kitchen, beautifully designed, so many interesting selections. First off, you have a honed marble top here, and not sure if it's marble or quartz, but it is beautiful, and the waterfall edge, and then this gray cabinets here. And I'm going to ask you to pan back right here and look at this glass. I don't know how well this comes through on the video, but I love this. It's almost like a Coke bottle glass right here in your own kitchen. Beautiful. Let's go see my next favorite one. One of my favorite things about this home is just how open it is. It's open from the kitchen to the great room. You could see the game room, big game room space, which we're going to get to in just a moment. It's absolutely beautiful. And you have a fantastic media room, home theater room as well. And there's such gorgeous, intricate, very well thought out design elements throughout. And so there's a really neat one in that family room, which we're going to get over to in just a quick moment. But loving these big lights here in the above the island here, and it just fills the space with just a beautiful element. I like to think of your lighting and hardware and fixtures throughout the home as kind of like the jewelry that decorates the beautiful home. Now, first off, you got to pick the right lot, the right community, and the right lot. Then you have to pick the perfect floor plan. If you're building, of course, you got to pick the perfect floor plan and make the right changes. Everything from the width of the home, the ceiling heights, all sorts of different things. Of course, you have to have all the rooms that you need, garage space that you need, the right outdoor living covered patio, and all of that. But then when you get down to the design center, you get to have some fun when you go to pick out your light fixtures, your plumbing fixtures, if you're going through that build process, which is a really wonderful thing to do and experience. And what's nice about Brightland is they do have a designer to help you with these selections And I'm also available if we're working together to help with some of these things as well. Sometimes clients are reaching out and asking me, hey, which of these elements do you think would be better for resale value? And that's where I can really add some value. At the end of the day, you're building the home to live in for you and to get all the things that you love. And I would say, that everyone in the family is hopefully going to love and compromise on. But the thing about it is, that's, I would say, the first priority is what do you love? But if you're also thinking about, and it's also important to you to have really good resale value, then for sure we can talk about that as we're going through the process with the design center and even elements on the structural choices that we're going to make. So of course that's part of what I do when I'm working with clients. I'm going to show you that other design element that we just passed by. I love it, but we're going to get more close up in just a couple of minutes. But take a look at this beautiful primary suite. It's so spacious. Not only do you have that king bed, but you have these sitting area here with so much space around, all those big windows off the back, and those 3 square transom windows behind the headboard. And I really love that design element there on the back wall there. Just a really well thought out, neat design. So again, I give a lot of credit to the designers of this model home. Following through with a really neat barn door here. You walk in to the primary bathroom here. You have the double vanities, plenty of countertop space. I really enjoy these arched windows right there. And of course, I love the freestanding tub. And the beautiful herringbone tile, which we're going to see, you're seeing it in the mirror right here, but of this very spacious walk-in shower, I really like that tile, which we'll get to in just a moment. And of course, you have the commode area here with a door for privacy. I think that's also really important. So let's get over to the beautiful shower, and then I need to show you the walk-in closet situation as well. But take a look at this freestanding tub. It's just such a spa bathroom, and it looks beautiful, and you could just relax in there. I like that little shelf area there. Maybe you're lucky enough to be enjoying a glass of champagne or something. You have a shelf to put it on, but you have extra cabinetry right here, and we'll take a look at the walk-in closet and the shower. Look at the beautiful deep blue colors of this herringbone style tile, the way the herringbone pattern. And you have another tile on the back there, the vertical rectangle, and then you even have the small hexagon tiles on the floor and the ceiling. Really neat variation, but it also flows so well together. Now take a look at the size of this walk-in closet. I love it. If you have to only have one closet, it should be at least this big. This is fantastic. You have so many different areas. You have 3 levels. So of course, if you're going to have your off-season items, you could put them in that high bar area, but you also have several areas throughout this walk-in closet, and even have a nice full-length mirror right there, which is a really neat aspect as well. So in just a couple of moments, I'm going to share with you the different series of floor plans that Brightland Homes offers. There's actually 3 different series of homes, and there's a whole bunch of quick delivery homes. I'm going to share 3 with you, the 3 that I think are the best value later in the video, and I'm going to share 1 from each of the different series so you get to understand how this works out here in the Oaks at San Gabriel with Brightland Homes. I should take a quick moment to introduce myself. My name is Seth Koppel, and I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 18 years, and I specialize in new construction, all different types of new construction. Everything from beautiful luxury production homes like this to semi-custom homes where you could build on your own lot, look for the land, buy a 1-acre lot or a 3-acre lot or a 40-acre lot. Whatever you're looking for, reach out to me. I could definitely help you out. My contact information is in the description of the video, but you could reach out to me anytime, whatever your question is related to new homes, even resale homes, but especially new homes, building, production homes, semi-custom, build on your lot homes, and full custom built homes. Reach out to me with whatever questions you have. I'm always happy to help. Now we're out in the backyard, and this is a beautiful covered patio. I love how you have the 4 sides masonry on this home, and it just looks so beautiful out here on the covered patio, especially with the ceiling the tongue and groove wood just gives it such a rich feeling. Now, depending on where you're coming from or what your perspective is, you may think this yard is very big, or certainly big enough for many of my folks, especially if you're moving to Texas from many parts of the country, California, from Oregon, from Portland, from Seattle, from Chicago, from New York. I have so many clients who are moving here from all over the country to be in Central Texas. And a lot of the areas, you don't get much of a backyard. So if you're coming from one of those areas, this backyard is a really nice size. If you're looking for more of the acreage, don't worry. There are so many different options around Central Texas if you're looking for acreage type lots. But this one is kind of in the middle. It's not very deep, but it is a good wide lot. And also note that if you're building out here in the Oaks at San Gabriel, there are some greenbelt lots. There are some riverfront lots as well. So that's something to think about. So I want to give you all the information on this specific home, this floor plan that we're walking through right now. But first I want to explain to you that there are 3 different series of homes with Brightland here in the Oaks at San Gabriel. First off, you have the Premier series. These homes range in square feet from 1,850 to about 3,000 square feet. Now keep in mind that often a lot of the plans have options where you can make them larger, but these are the base square footage ranges within each series. So I have to take a quick moment and just point out how beautiful this Butlers Pantry is. It's a really good spot for it. You can use it as a serving area because you're going to see there's a formal dining space on the other side of that wall, and then you have a nice bedroom suite here on the main level. Okay, to continue, recap. Premier series is the first series that these homes range from 1,850 to about 3,000 square feet. Then you have the Classic series going from about 2,430 square feet up to over 4,100 square feet. And then you have their Signature series, which starts around 3,000 square feet and goes up to almost and possibly over 5,000 square feet. So you have such a range. So almost whatever you're looking for as far as square footage size, you can find it with Brightland Homes. Now, this particular home that we're in right now, the Monarch Floorplan. The Monarch Floorplan comes as a base square footage of about 3,810 square feet. You can get a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom. It starts with a 3.5 bathroom layout, but it can get up to 5.5 baths. It's a 2-story home, and it ranges in garage space from 3 up to 5. And of course, that is going to depend on the lot size and what you can get, what you can fit on the lot that you've selected and what lots they have available. But that gives you an idea. Just the Monarch plan alone has so much variation that you get to choose as you're building just the Monarch plan. So I know you're going to want to know, and I know you're already thinking, well, what is the price of this home? And of course, it depends on what you build, but the base price of this home is right around $650,000. And of course, there's going to be some upgrades in lot premiums and all of these features. Of course, this is a model home. It has design features and upgrades everywhere. So if you tried to replicate this home, it's going to be quite a bit higher than that base square footage. But most people, what they do is they pick the elements of the design from the model home or from other magazines or other things they're looking at that they love, and they find a happy medium, to build the house that matches what they're looking for, that can also be comfortably within their budget. But take a look at this really neat laundry room right here. Very large machines right here, but you also have those cabinets and the countertop for folding, and you also have a window. So before I get into sharing with you the quick delivery homes that are available for purchase, that are some of them are fully complete and some are almost complete, I'm going to share with you some of the amenities that you get when you live out here in the Oaks of San Gabriel. And obviously you could see here you have this beautiful formal dining space that's near the front of the home, and it's also close to that Butler's Pantry countertop cabinetry area that I showed you just a moment ago. And there you can see the beautiful home office that you saw me in, but now I'm going to give you more of a detailed look. I really like these barn doors that close from each side. I don't know what you call those, but it's really neat. And so look at all of this beautiful cabinetry. You have the shelves. It's such a beautifully designed office, I feel like Restoration Hardware came in and designed it, or maybe the designers took inspiration from Restoration Hardware. Not sure. I think it has that element from a little, it's not an industrial feel, but you have the dark cabinetry with the brass, and it's just a rich feeling, along with the gray painted walls, charcoal painted walls. Really well done. And I do love the wood on the stairs, and I'm going to show you that neat accent on the landing of the stairs in just a moment. But take a look at this door. This is where you would access the one-car garage. In this home, if you noticed as we were coming in, you have a two-car garage on one side and a one-car garage is on this side, and that door goes to the one-car garage. Here you see the powder room. And you may have noticed when we walked over by the laundry room, there is a door to the model home office. That is where your two-car garage is, but it's currently being used as the office. Don't underestimate what you could do design-wise with just a stairway between the railings and this beautiful wood wall. Super cool. Now, in most homes, once you get upstairs, it tends to be a little boring. Not this home. This home does not disappoint at all upstairs. It's absolutely beautiful, and you're starting to see that right here. This is your game room space. I love the ceiling feature. I like that design element in the corner. And this bar area here is great if you're entertaining up here. Any big tic-tac-toe fans out there? Want to play? I win. So even though there are so many important details and things to cover when we're working together and building a home, I try to make it fun. Okay, so media rooms, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Sometimes they have the reclining seats and the stadium seating, but to be honest, that's not my preference. I like to be really comfortable on a nice, fluffy sofa, but the design element in this media room is incredible. Not only is this wood on the back wall, but up above right here, so I could just relax, take in a great movie, and totally enjoy this beautiful media room. So let me talk about the amenities out here in the Oaks of San Gabriel. Remember, we're in Georgetown, Texas. We're attending Liberty Hill schools, and we are really well situated. You can get to Austin. You can get to the Georgetown Square, where it's beautiful shopping, so many nice restaurants. And if you need restaurant recommendations, I'm your guy. I love to eat out at great restaurants, so reach out to me for info on that. But also note that where we are situated with the Oaks of San Gabriel off Highway 29, basically between I-35, which is further down. We're not near I-35, but it's further down. It's the main north-south corridor that goes through Austin. And you also have the Georgetown Square and all that, like I mentioned. But on the other side, west of us, you have Ronald Reagan. And that's where you get to all the Liberty Hill schools, and you have the great HEB that's right there. But you also have Ronald Reagan, which is very well known as the main road through the tech corridor. So if you're working for a tech company, or you want to invest where the tech companies are and most people are living, this is a great area to consider, because it's one of the high growth areas of Austin, with all of the high tech jobs growing really well out here. So out here in the Oaks at San Gabriel, you have so many miles of trails on preserved land. You have hike and bike trails. You have the community pool. You have a nice covered pavilion, a sun deck. You have even some riverfront home sites. But it's a beautiful community, and just like the name, the Oaks, there's so many trees out here. It's really beautiful. You go to some neighborhoods and they're flat. There's no views. There's hardly any trees. There's certainly very few mature trees. But out here in the Oaks of San Gabriel, you have a lot of really nice topography. You have beautiful mature trees, and you could even walk down to the water as well through the trails. Now, okay, so let's get into these quick delivery homes. I'm going to share with you 3 of them. I'm going to start with the smallest and go to the largest. Now, the largest is actually in the Classic Series. The Classic Series square footage typically maxed out on the base square footage around 4,130, but the square feet on the Classic home that is a quick delivery home is larger than that. It's 4,338, so it's a little bit bigger. I'm also going to share with you what I think is the main drawback to that quick delivery home and possibly why it hasn't sold. I'm going to give you my opinion on that. I just want to mention it's my job to share with my clients the good and the bad. I work with all the different builders all over Central Texas. So if you want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly, the pluses and the minuses, every builder has pluses and minuses. The key is to know what they are and which builder is right for you and which builders maybe are not right for you. But in any case, I'm going to share with you that drawback to that home in just a moment. But first, I want to share with you the smaller quick delivery home. That is a 2,500 square foot home. It's a single story. It's 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 2-car garage, and that is priced at $575,000. It is the Willow floor plan, and it is built as the 4-bedroom option. It also has a game room, even as a 1-story home, which is a really unique thing. So it's something to take a look at. If you'd like a 1-story home with that extra flex space, game room space, playroom space, maybe an extra large office room or whatever you're looking for, take a look at that floor plan. I will mention that the Willow plan, that is the quick delivery home, that's $575, has a beautiful, sleek, a little bit more modern elevation. So if that's what you're looking for, you may want to consider it. There is a second Willow floor plan being built as a quick delivery home that is almost finished. It is a little bit less money, but it also has a more traditional elevation. So depending on which style you're looking for and budget, you may prefer that one. There is a long spur floor plan that is part of the Signature series, which is the highest series out here. And that is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home with a 3-car garage. And that one is priced right around $800,000, and it is 3,746 square feet. I will mention this home has a stunning, beautiful, wide, grand elevation. It has no neighbor behind, and it has beautiful wood floors. It has a really upgraded owner's suite bathroom with a mud set shower. It's really beautiful. So if that's the size and price home, remember it's priced right around $800,000, something to consider. And I'm going to share with you the last quick delivery home. This is in the Classic series, but it's 4,338 square feet. It's the Cornell floor plan. It is a 6-bedroom, 4-bath home priced right around $876,000, which is actually quite a lot of house. A 6-bedroom, 4-bath home for $876,000 here in the beautiful Oaks at San Gabriel. What is the negative aspect of that home? Why do I think that home hasn't sold yet? And I would have to say because it only has a 2-car garage. And sometimes when you make these upgrades and adding an extra room, you lose something. And in this case, you lost your 3rd-car garage. If you love this home, but you want to see a neighborhood that has larger lots, even 1-acre lots, please click on the house on the left side of your screen.